It is my pleasure to stand here and speak to you about an issue from which we all suffer. You won't see the extent to which it affects you until it stares you in the face. Whether it is you who suffers or those close to you, the degree of torment can lead to tragedy. The dilemma that needs to be addressed today is how we are conditioned by our families and society at large to be agreeable. My courage to become disagreeable has empowered me to shine lights on issues, to express love, and to live in harmony with the passions closest to my heart. By doing what is expected of us and working endlessly to keep everyone happy, we make ourselves miserable, and everyone around us pay a high price. We all have our own story in this cycle. My story is, I am from a small mountainous village where young girls grew up according to society's beliefs. My amazing supportive parents provided us with social privileges and educational opportunities that were considered progressive for my impoverished village. Yet, I was still expected to be agreeable. So were my female friends and the women around me. Now, what do I mean by this term agreeable? It is the fear that saying no will disappoint people. Being agreeable is believing that playing nice is the pathway to acceptance. Being agreeable is staying silent on issues you don't agree on, so you can avoid conflict. Being agreeable is smiling and trying to keep everyone happy. While the cultural expectations in my native country are very different from those of the United States, it's reasonable to believe many of you ladies also grew up in communities and in situations where going along with what was expected of you was the right thing to do. Guys in the audience, it is not just women. Whether it is you or other men you know, it is common for you to pursue career paths because somewhere along the line you were led to believe it is what the men in your families do. You are made to believe it is dishonorable to pursue career passions that make less money, and you put in excessive hours at work in a job you don't like. Guys, we see you. We all experience mental distress by doing what is expected. After marrying, my husband Ruziman and I relocated to United States, where family values and work ethics were vastly different from our home country. Yet, the implied status quo was very much the same. Looking back, I was caught up fulfilling other people's expectations, this time of becoming a high-performing mother and a high-performing wife. I was a helicopter mom. I was such a perfectionist that I turned everything into a chore, including time with my kids. I was relentless. I secretly struggle with these agonizing questions every single day. What is wrong with me? Why am I so tired? Why do I feel I cannot manage my time? What is my calling? And how can I break this cycle? The empire I had built around doing what I thought was right crashed as I faced my 5-year-old daughter telling me, "Mommy, you are always demanding us. You never spend quality time with us." And my 9-year-old son chimed in with, "Mommy, just because you think it is perfect doesn't mean it is good for us." I realized being agreeable to everybody else's expectations was hurting us. In that moment, I knew I had to change my priorities. My husband saw my sudden urgency to strip away the shroud that concealed my true purpose. His support was a win for us. I know I'm the lucky one here because most couples, business partners, and family members strike out when we decide to become disagreeable. My long journey to self-realization led me to live a fulfilled life and also led me to focus on issues such as women financial empowerment, education, youth skill development, and most recently, mental health and suicide prevention. I produced an award-winning short film, Darya Ke Is Par, meaning This Bank of the River, which depicts the story of a young woman living in a beautiful mountainous valley who was unable to say, "I disagree." Let's watch a clip. This moment is inspired by my cousin, who is gone forever, along with thousands of other agreeable girls and boys who are unable to go against the grain by saying, "I disagree." Let it be known, becoming disagreeable is a very rewarding but a risky way to approach life, business, family, partnership, and relationship. However, it is a risk worth taking. Also, it is very important to understand what you are disagreeing with. You are disagreeing with unrealistic expectations that you know won't serve you. Everyone in the audience, for a moment, close your eyes and imagine a time where you wanted to say, "I disagree." Open your eyes and repeat these two words, "I disagree," after me. I disagree. I disagree. One more time. I disagree. I disagree. These two words, "I disagree," helped me reach inward to the most powerful parts of myself, my dreams, my desires, and my purpose. The two words, "I disagree," will help you open up to a life of purpose and limitless possibilities. Thank you.